Hello guys, welcome back to our Laravel Post Management System part 17. So our last part, we stopped where we can able to insert our data into our database, right? Okay. So in this part here, what I will do, I will try to install the SweetAlert so that whenever we insert a new data, like when we insert a new data here, I will see a message here. Okay. So let's go to our SweetAlert 2 here. And what I will do is let's come to this installation here. And inside this installation, if you want to, you can able to install it with this npm here. But for me, I will use this script here. Okay, I'll just include this script in the project. Okay, so let's click this. Let's try to copy this one, and I come to my code here. Okay, so let's go to the app.build.php. Inside it, app.build.php here inside the layouts. So here below here, I will paste that code that I copied from the SweetAlert 2. Okay, I will paste it here. Okay, so now here is done. Okay, so now the next step is what we will do is let's come to our script tag here, and here we're gonna be success message. Okay, so here we just create a new event list, and let's name it like MSG successful. Okay, MSG successful, and let's assign it with the event. So this event will be here. So in this time I will use this event. Okay, so we can come here and let's go back to the SweetAlert 2 here, and let's check the usage or the examples. So which one I will use, it will be, let's cite something like this one. I will use this one. Okay, I will use this one. So let's try to copy this, or just copy it here. After copying this, let's go back to our code here. Let's paste it here. Okay, let's paste this thing here. Okay, so now here is pasted already. So now what I will do is I will use these things just like customs. Okay, let's just leave this one there, but the one I will use will be this one. I will change it to custom. Okay, so here what I will do, I will use this event here. This event will come here, and here what I will do, just pass the event here. We've got the details, right? So we can say detail and the title. Okay, so now here it can able to be dynamic now. Okay, so inside our Livewire component here, inside here, let's create a function here. Come down, let's create a function. Let's call it like swal message. Okay, like this swal message dialog, and I will pass here something like, okay, an argument. Okay, it will be like we can say the title. Okay, or let's just say the message. Okay, message like this, and the message will be here. So now the first of thing that we're gonna say this. Okay, with the what we're gonna say, if dispatch browser, and with the name of our event. What's our name of the event here? The event name is this. So just come back here and click and paste this one here, and now what we need to pass an array. So the array will be here so that we can able to work with the event title. Okay, so we can say title equals to this message. Okay, so this message will be here, and it will look like this. So now we are done with this one now. So inside here, now what we're gonna do, for example, now I will come here, I say this, okay, swal message. Okay, and the swal message here requires one argument, right? So what we're gonna say here, we're gonna say something like section inserted successfully, like this, successfully. Okay, now it's done here. So what we will do is now, let's just jump to our project here and refresh this page and see whether it will work or not. So what if I add a new one here? You can say new section. Let's say new section here, and see, easy, it's working fine. Okay, and here is our message, right? So it's working fine, and actually we can say section created successfully with this one. Okay, so let's leave it like this, and now I can able to add another one also. We can say new section 1, and it will create successfully, and we have it here. So after that, now here is done. Let's close this tab here. Now, okay, let's just leave it here for a while. So maybe I will use it later. But let's come back here. Now, what I will be using now, I will need to edit this section. Okay. Now, to able to edit this section, so that when I click this here, I want to have the same form like this. Okay. So what we will do, let's go back to our project. Inside our create app here, let's try to copy all of this. Okay, let's copy all of this, and let's come to the edit model here. Okay, just paste it here. Okay, we just passed it here, and everything is working fine. So now what you will change here is edit. Okay, edit, and this edit. So, and this edit here, what we're gonna do, let's change this thing. Okay, let's change this thing to edit section. Let us add section to the edit section, and what we need here, and that's all what we need. Okay, everything is okay right now. So here we can say update section. Okay, update section and close it Okay, so and the next one here, let's go to the table here. And inside this here, what I will do here, I will say this. So here I will add one function where click function. Okay, where click, let's say to make it like this, and let's add here edit section, and the edit section will have one argument. It will be the ID. Okay, so we can pass here section ID like this. So this will be like this. So what I will do here next is to do, if we want, we can able to use this thing to open our model. So okay, or if you want, we can use the event listener as well to open a model. So okay, but let's use it as the simplest way. Okay, what I will do here is, let's create this function inside our Livewire component here, and come here in the Livewire component here. What we're gonna do is, we can say something like this. Where is the store? Here is the store. Okay, so here underneath here, we can add function here, and we just pass this edit section here with the argument of the ID. Okay, so we can say section ID. Okay, so inside this section ID, what I will do is, let's see something here. Okay, for example, if I do this, I want to see the section ID, which ID are we having right now. So if I just come here, I do like this, and I come to the browser, I refresh this page. Okay, sorry, let's come back here and let's try to include this inside our model. Okay, let's try to include it. So go back here. No, it's okay like this. It will work. Okay, because right now I'm not calling it the model for now. So if I click this, you see we will have ID2. Okay, so we have ID2, and if I click this, we will have ID13. If I click this one, we have ID1. This one we have ID14. Okay, now the things are coming fine. Now the IDs are coming So what I will do is just come here again. I will do something here. We're gonna say section equals to section model. Okay, this model you can say okay where or just we will just say find okay, find this ID, find or fail this ID. Okay, so we can pass this ID here like this, and if we pass this section here and see what which object are we gonna have. So come here and refresh this page, hit this and see what we have. You see, I have everything. I have the object of this one, the ID, the name, and the status, and the data type. Okay, and now we have everything here. So what I will do is this here. I will assign this with the section names that we have on top of here. This IDs. Okay, so we can assign them with it. So what I will say here, I will say this assign this equals to okay section name like this, and it will work fine. And we can say this one section status equals to status. Okay, status like this, and it will work fine. So let's go back here inside our table. Inside the table here, let's try to include this inside here. Let's include the our edits inside here. Let's say include. You can say sections into section right? Section dot edit. I will include this edit here, and here just pass here data for the model for now. Data global equals to model, and let's pass the model ID here. Edit section. Okay. So now let's come back here and try to refresh this page and see what we have here. Hit this. See, we have this one. Okay. But one thing is happening. It's coming fine, but here our data are not coming. Okay. Here our data are not coming. So how to fix that? But our data are not coming. Open this here. Okay. So here is where model, right? This data. Okay. So we pass this one here. Okay. So what I will do here is something that we're gonna do is okay. Let's remove this thing here. Let's remove this for else here. Okay, let's remove this here, and let's remove this one also here. Okay, and remove this one also here. Okay, and now let's remove this one also. Okay, let's remove this one and remove this one. Okay, so we don't need all these things here right now. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's start to refresh the page and hit this. We have our data. Okay, see, we have our data fine. Our data is coming fine, right? Okay, so this one also let's remove it because we don't need it. Okay, so just come to the add this add one here. Just remove this as well because I don't need it. Okay, so let's have to refresh the page again and try to edit this one. It's coming fine. You see, here our clothing section, and we can edit this one, and here is our section as well. Okay, so everything is going fine. Okay, so now let's do something else here. And you see the function of the form is post now, right? Let's create an update here. Okay, let's create an update. So this update you'll have an argument here. Okay, so the argument will be this it's okay. Let's remove this one here. Let's just create the form here like update. Okay, update here, and let's come to the section method here, and here let's just come here and pass function. We say update this. Okay, let's update this and just bring this here. Okay, bring this one here. Now instead of create here, I will just say fine. Okay, just say fine or create. Okay, fine or create. So here it will be fine or create for us. So remove this one. Okay, and remove this one as well. So now we have only this, and bring this one here and bring it down here. Okay, so here you're gonna say updated successful. Okay, so let's come here and try to refresh the page and hit this one. We can remove all these things and say new 150 and hit this and see what will happen. We have an error. Let's fix this. Okay, go back to the code here. We just say first upgrade. Okay, first upgrade. Sorry, here. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's this one. First upgrade. First upgrade. So let's check it whether it will work or not. Like this. Bring this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still unsuccessful. Right? You see, it's working fine, but here the model is not close. Okay, the model is not close. Okay? Why? Because we have because of the event name there and the event name here is different. Okay, this event name that we put here, close model, okay, is different with the event name that we pass there. So what I will do here now, let's come to this script here. What I will do here, instead of this ID, let's use a class called close model. Okay, close model. Okay, close. We say close model here is the class. So let's come to the edit and the create as well. I will pass here a class called close model. Okay, close model, and in edit as well, I will pass a class called close model too. Okay, so now it will work fine with both. Okay, so now let's do another thing here again. Let's say, okay, like you can say 10,000 with this. You see, it's successful. Okay, and it's working fine. Okay, and here also let's try to edit this one. We say like this, edit it, section updated successfully. Okay, but here is creating a new line for us. Okay, it's not updating, but it's creating, right? So let's check. I think because update is not working, right? Because update is not working, right? So what we're gonna do is, oh wait, sorry, it's working, but I made mistake. Come here, just update. We should pass here something else. We should pass here an array as well, an array. So here will be the ID. So we can pass an array of the ID that we are passing from here. This ID update. This update have an update have one agreement here. So we can pass here section ID. set ID, this one as well. So bring this ID here. Okay, so we pass this ID here. So now it will work fine. So let's go back to the edit here, and inside this update here, let's add one argument inside here, which will be section ID like this, and hopefully it will work fine. So now let's update this one. Let's remove all and add query like this. See, let's check it and see what's happening. I think it's not updating with the customer. It's not updating with the customer or something like that. Okay, now what I will do is let's check it. Let's check it step by step. Let's do here. Let's check whether this ID is coming or not. Okay. So come here and try to refresh the script and hit this. Let's hit the date and we have one. Seems like fine. It should be find or create, not just or create. It should be okay. Wait. This string one. This let me see. String one. Pos. It is like this. Just in this. Okay. I think here I've been something. Okay. What I will do here now is now instead of this here, because we are having edit here, let's grab this here and bring it down here. Okay. So let's take a one variable here. Okay. Let's call it edit ID. Edit ID here, and this edit ID is equals to maybe let's make it like this. Okay, edit ID. Okay. So here inside this edit here, I will pass here. We're gonna say this. Okay. Edit ID equals to an ID here. Okay. So now if I bring this edit ID here, this edit ID, let's bring it here. Okay. You see, take this. Okay. 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 Let's try and see what will happen here. Okay. And it's working. This one and it's working fine now. Okay. And here also we can have all now. Okay. So I will use this edit ID here. Okay. Let's use this edit ID. Okay. You can say ID for this one. Okay. So here let's come here and try to refresh the page and try to edit this one. Let's make it this. Let's update window. Let's update window. Let's update. Let's say update or create. So let's check now. Hopefully it will work. For this one. So just come here, say like this, and it's working fine now. See, because of the because of create is not working. I don't know why, but now if I remove this one, I say allow and it's working fine. Okay, now it's updating. Okay, because I don't know because of create is not working. So I will check it later. Why is it working? Okay. So now I can able to add new and also I can able to edit this. Okay. now I can also able. Now let's start delete. Now, yeah, let's start to delete. Come here. What I will do is, okay, let's come here. Let's just go to the here. Let's check for the confirmation. Okay, let's check the confirmation examples. Come here. I will have one in like confirmation will be here, not this one. I think should be, yeah, it should be this one. Right, okay. So it will be, let's use here. Just try to copy this one, okay, and come for the this event pass here, this event script here, and let's create another one here. Here will be delete section. Okay, so here we're gonna add here window dot add event listener. With the name of the event listener, you're gonna say the delete, okay, record. You can say delete record because I want to use it for the post the product as well. I want to use only these ones, okay. So you can say we just add the delete record, okay. So with the event that we're gonna pass here, okay, and here what I will do, let's place this one here. So what here is different a little bit, right? It's a little different a little bit with the this post and other stuff here. Now we are dealing with delete. Okay. So what we will do here, this event, let's work with event now. So let's remove this one here, and this will be something like, let's make it like dynamic. Okay, let's detail that type it. Okay, and just remove this one also. Say remove the event here, detail that text. Okay, and remove this one also. No, just leave this icon here. Okay, correct. So now here is the part of the left hand. Okay, what we will do here, then after this, when it is shown already, so now you say yes or no, delete it here. So what we're gonna say, if you click this yes, okay, now it will bring this down for you, okay, else it will just close this model for you. But here now, what I will do here is, let's add another window, okay, just like Livewire. Let's pass Livewire image, okay, Livewire dot image, okay. We're gonna say something like okay, record, make it record related, okay, with this thing. And now and I will have one also event with the, okay, dot detail with the ID, okay. So because this ID will be the ID that we are going to delete, okay. So this will be delete. So you say let's add our message here. You can say something like, you can add anything here, but I will just say record deleted successfully, like this. So with this section here. So now here is gone. So now let's move to our Livewire class here. Where inside this Livewire class here, what I will do here next is I need to add something else here. Okay. So here now let's create the listener here. Protected listener, okay, like this. So you can say protected listener, okay. with an array, so we can pass everything that we need to pass here. Okay, so what I will do here is with this. Okay, what I will pass here is something like this event that we pass here, this event name. Okay, this event name that we pass here, this event name. Okay, I will pass this event name there. Okay, not this event name, but this event name. Okay, so here we can just leave this one for now, but I will use this one. Okay, so let's use this event name inside the here like this. For example, if you want to add a different function here, you can make like this. You can say, okay, let's section like this. Okay, so now let's get a function of this section. Okay, let's get a function for that. So close this, edit, close this here, and underneath here, let's make it delete section like this. Okay, so let's make the function here, and the function will be like this. In this one, I will pass an ID as well here. Okay, so the ID will be section ID like this. So what I want to do now, let's create another one here. Let's create another function. Okay, will be delete dialog show. Okay, so here I will pass another function for this and say so let's say to confirm this delete, we'll have another same thing with section ID as well. So let's create this one inside our table. The table here, come inside delete here. Okay, let's pass where model, where click. Okay, let's add the event here. Okay, now let's pass this one with the ID. Okay, ID of this section, ID like this. Okay, so we have this one as well here. Okay, so what I will do next here is something like, or else I can even make something like the name and the ID or here, so we can say like this. Also we can say section name like this. Okay, for example now, so I get two arguments here. So inside our left here, inside the confirm here, so I need to pass here two, right? The ID and the name. Okay, section name. Okay, so now this time now let's use this spark event. Okay, the spark event listener. So which event listener? This event listener that we create. Okay, now I will use not this one, but I will use now this one. This event name here. Okay, so from here, pass this one here. Okay, okay, let's do something like this. Swap like this, so that you guys can understand here. So come here and just pass this one here. Okay, swap like this, and now an array. So let's pass here our types. Okay, yeah, let's pass our types here. I can say something like type in an array. Just pass. I just leave the icon here. Okay, so here you just need to do something like do you want to create something like, okay, so maybe we can use the title and bring this to here. So we say, are you sure you want to delete with this contract to work here, and the class here will be, let's make a class text danger. Text danger. Okay, and now let's pass this here. Hopefully work. Okay, so we can say this, okay, with the name, okay, section name like this. Okay, so we close this from here and from here. That's now the last one is the ID. Now we need to pass the ID here. So let's do this ID section, ID section, ID. Okay, so now now here it is having the ID with this one. So let's check it here whether it will work or not. Click this, delete, working. Okay, and then it resolve this. So I need to use some name. This here. Name. Table here. So we have it like this. So let's remove this one and we work like this because this can be on internet. So it will work like this, and here is the first parameter is the ID, the second parameter is the name. Okay, so I just come here, click this thing, do this, I can click this, I will set up, right? There we are having set up. Here we are still having error. Let's check the console, and we have this here. We are having this error. Let's fix this. Here, this ID is paste the this ID window image not edit this image here. This is that where the image here. So and mistakenly added edit here. That's my fault. So now we are having to remove this. So let's check this. When the result is here is confirmed, and let's start the window like where the image is here. Let's start the ID. Okay. After that, let's bring this one. We need to do this. Let's come back to the section view. Let's check what's the problem. So one here, let's do this. Maybe see what's the problem. This I will be in my so we still having this error. Okay, so I think I did some mistake in the criteria section, in the table section here. Maybe, okay, I see the error. First, we need to pass this in with the string here. Okay, we need to pass this in with the string here so that it can be inside the string. So let's check it now. With the output. Okay. It's working now. See? Well, it's working. Now it's working fine. So we can come here and say like this. Okay. And add this one. Let's check this one how it will look like. With this. See? The name is current file. See? This is the message. Close this. Okay. Say yes. So fantastic. Let's move this. Okay. Also, are you sure you can move this up? Set up this here. And just remove this. So now all is working fine like this. Okay. Yes, we are sure related. Always related. Okay. Now we are sure related. Let's delete. Okay. So come here. This delete here. Now here is the part where we can put the fill and delete section. Okay. This is the confirmation, and this confirmation sent us the ID inside here now. Okay. So now we can able to delete this ID here. Okay. So what I will do is let's delete this thing. Okay. You can say section model find ID, find this ID, okay, this ID, and now bring this section model here. Section is say delete. Now let's delete this thing is this successful, and now let's bring our message here. Where is the message? Let's leave it like this. Then it will be deleted successfully off. Okay. So come here now. Let's have a look at this page. You see, take this one. Yes, deleted successfully, and it's very successful, right? See breaking, right? No, yeah, it's working fine. You see, deleted successfully. Now it's deleted successfully. Deleted successfully. Deleted successfully. See, and all is deleted successfully here for us. Okay, so we can able to add now. Loading. This and this added successfully, and we can able to edit it. This successfully, can able to bring it back to the normal successfully, and now we can able to do the JSON as well, and it's working. Okay, so I will stop the video here, and the next part of the video, what I I will do is I will jump to the category section. Okay, just like here, what we have the category here. I will jump on the category section and let's work with the categories as well. Okay, so stay tuned. If you have any query or anything to say about the video, just comment in the comment section here, and I will glad to reply your comments. Thank you. See you in the next video.